Good morning, everybody. Long time no see. I thought today I would do a weekend vlog and try and get into the habit of doing a weekend vlog for you guys because I do miss it. I'm just feeding Monty and getting some water and having my daily levoxine. It's just for my thyroid. And then after I've done all that, Jay and I are going to go to our local cafe and have a nice warm cappuccino, which I'm so excited for. I feel like I have so much to update you guys on, but I don't know where to start. Maybe just like sporadically throughout the day I'll just, yeah. Why is cat pouches so hard to open? We really don't need that first thing in the morning, do we? Hey, hurry, Monty. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yesterday I came in here and there was like a million ants all around his cat food, so I had to move his bowl and feed him somewhere else, but I can't see any more ants, so hopefully they've all gone. So this weekend we don't have too much planned. It's just like a homey weekend. I think Jay yesterday said he has to do a bit of work this afternoon and most of tomorrow, so I think, yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a relaxed homey vibe, which I am totally okay with. It's so weird, like, do you guys remember when I only used to work a few days a week and I'd go shopping with my mom and I was like a lady of leisure. I don't know, I didn't appreciate my days off work then, but now that I work Monday to Friday, the weekends I look forward to so much. And I really, oh, are you okay? I really appreciate them. On another note, last night, I think it was about 4 a.m. I woke up to him, Monty, making, if you have a dog or cat, you'll know what I mean. You know that, I'm not going to try and do it on camera, but that horrible like gagging noise they make when they're about to be sick. Yeah, he was doing that and I was contemplating, do I get out of bed and like try and move him into the bathroom, into the tiled area? And then by the time that was going through my brain, he already did it on the carpet, so that was a bit of a fail. We found a spot in the sun because it's currently 10 degrees, so it's a bit chilly. Good morning. I don't even know if you can see me. Can you see me? Is the sun? I think you can see me. So it's the next day. It's Sunday today. After our coffee yesterday, nothing much happened really. I went and visited my parents and I literally cleaned the house from top to bottom. So yeah, it wasn't very eventful. This morning I woke up with the biggest craving for lemon and blueberry scones. So I'm just currently sitting in the car park. The shops don't open till 11 o'clock today. I think it's like 10:45, so yeah, I'm just waiting for them to open, and I'm going to go get all the ingredients to make lemon and blueberry scones. And I also need to get something for dinner, and I thought I would just have a little look around the shops while I'm here as well. Have any of you heard of 75 hard? It's basically like a 75-day mental and I guess it's physical challenge. Basically, there's a set of rules that you have to follow for 75 days, and Jay and I have been doing it for, I think we're on day 69 today. So Jay's doing the proper 75 hard, but I'm doing I've called it 75 soft because some of the rules of 75 hard I don't think I could do. I wrote down the rules that Jay has followed for the last 69 days. If I can find my phone. I found it, hold on. I'm so proud of him, he's done amazing. So the rules for 75 hard are, okay, now I can't, oh here we are. Follow a diet, no alcohol, 2 45-minute workouts a day, one has to be outdoors, take a progress picture every day, drink 1 gallon of water, which is nearly 4 litres of water, and read 10 pages of a book. When I saw 2 45-minute workouts a day, I thought, there's no way I can do that. Like, I struggle doing one half-an-hour workout, so I knew I wouldn't be able to do it. So I made up my own rules. So my rules are, they're a little bit gentler. First one was to follow my morning routine, which is, it's basically like journaling, gratitude, things like that. My next rule was to moisturize every day with like a really nice body butter. I feel like that's a little form of self-care. Next was to drink 2 to 3 litres of water a day, do a 45-minute walk every day, track my calories every day and eat in a calorie deficit, no eating out apart from a coffee like at a cafe, and read a book or listen to a podcast every day. And you guys, I've done it every day for 69 days. It's actually, it has been quite challenging. My feet are so sore. I think I need to give my feet a little rest after next week. But yeah, we've done it. We're on day 69, like I said. So I think we finish, well, I know we finish next Saturday. We're treating ourselves to a little, a 2-night stay in a fancy hotel. We're going to have a really nice like buffet breakfast and a really fancy meal, which I can't wait for. I think Jay has lost just over 10 kilos and I've lost nearly 8 kilos. And that was one of the reasons I wanted to do this, was because we got back from Vietnam and I just didn't feel great. And I was like, we need to do something to kickstart like our motivation, and we decided to do 75 hard / soft. It was actually a bit tricky because we were trying to find a time where we wouldn't have any like birthdays or like special occasions, because one of my rules was not to eat out. But yeah, so we started it the beginning of April. I think it was just after Easter, and in May it was our wedding anniversary. It was also Mother's Day. I think we had a birthday in there, someone's birthday. Is it someone's birthday? I can't remember. Oh, my best friend's birthday. And we just thought, you know what, there's never going to be a perfect time because 75 days is such a long time. So that's one of the reasons we're going to a nice hotel at the end of this, is to kind of celebrate our wedding anniversary, because we didn't do anything for it. For Mother's Day, I told my mum that I would make like a little, like, I guess you could call it a little morning tea like buffet at her house. So I did that at her house. I'm seeing my best friend Well, actually, I'm seeing her next week, but we'll be on day 75. But I think I'll take her out for breakfast or something the following week. Or we'll go out for dinner or something. Oh, it was one of my work friends' birthdays. We all went out for breakfast. That was a little bit, it wasn't awkward, but I just had a cappuccino and everyone else had breakfast. It wasn't as awkward as I thought it would be, but it was still a bit like, everyone was like, why are you just having a cappuccino? And I had to tell everyone. And they were all very supportive, but yeah, that was a little bit strange. So yeah, there would have never been a perfect time. There always would have been something happening. Okay, I think the doors are opening, so I'm gonna go and have a little mooch around the shops. I'm home. I got all the, what are they called, the groceries that I need for dinner and to make the scones. I also picked up a massive fruit loaf. This is from Baker's Delight. I think it's called the cinnamon fruit toast. If you haven't tried this before and you're in Australia, get a loaf because it's honestly, it's amazing. It's the best fruit loaf I've ever tried. And I went into Kmart while I was there and picked up a little like weekly organizer pad thing just to help me schedule all of my Instagram posts. And I got this little teddy bear. So it's for puppies. You put a battery in it and it kind of mimics the heartbeat of their mum. It just says, yeah, pet toy plush heartbeat bear, great cuddle toy for your pooch. I thought that was super cute because that's some more news. We're going to be getting a puppy soon. The last few months we've been looking at so many puppies. We've been to see some border collies, but I think they're kind of a no-go at the moment. I'm currently on a list for some cavoodles. I've been on her list for ages and they were born a week ago, and she said that I was the first one to fill in the application form so I can have pick of the litter, which is very exciting. But they look beautiful, but I can't really tell how they're going to look because they look like little sausages. So yeah, they're 1 week old. I think she said when they're 4 to 5 weeks we can go and have a visit and have a look at their little personalities and yeah, kind of make a decision then. But yeah, I just thought that was like a cute little idea for when you bring a puppy home, because they're obviously going to miss their mum, but this kind of mimics a heartbeat, so they'll kind of think it's their mum, maybe not. Okay, I am going to make myself some lunch because it's lunchtime, and then we can make these blueberry lemon scones together, and let's just hope that they turn out amazing. It is scone making time, so I'm going to be making lemonade scones. And the great thing about lemonade scones is it's only 3 ingredients, so all you need is 1 cup of thickened cream, 1 cup of lemonade, and 3 cups of self-raising flour. So that's the base, and then because I'm doing lemon blueberry ones, I'm just going to grate in some, what's this called? Lemon zest. And I'm adding 1/2 cup of frozen blueberries. Oh, I'm also adding a little pinch of salt as well, so I guess it's 4 ingredients for the scones and then 2 more with the lemon and the blueberries. So first thing I'm going to do is grate the lemon into a bowl. You can't really see what I'm doing. I've never actually made lemonade scones before. Usually I just, you know how you do it with the flour and you rub the butter into the flour, like I usually do it that way. So I'm hoping these work. I think the lemonade acts as like, acts to kind of like sweeten up the scones. Oh, I love the smell of lemon. It smells so good. Okay, so I've got the lemon zest, grated it into the bowl. I was going to do 2 lemons, but because I'm adding like a lemon drizzle on top, I think that'll be enough lemonness for the flavour. Okay, so lemon is done. Now I'm going to add the 3 cups of the self-raising flour. If I can get the packet open. Okay, flour is added. I'm just going to add a pinch of salt. I'm going to add the blueberries. That was just half a cup. Just give that a little mix. I should really point the camera down, shouldn't I? Oh well. Next, I'm going to add 1 cup of thickened cream. And then you need a little bit extra just to kind of glaze the top of the scones after. And now I'm going to add 1 cup of lemonade. This isn't the sugar-free, this is the full sugar. Apparently this is like a really wet dough, so I'm not supposed to be alarmed by the wetness of it. In the video that I watched, the lady said not to over mix it, so I think that's probably good. And she said to like really over flour the surface. So we're over flouring the surface. Okay, let's get this out. I'm just gonna take my rings off. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, it is quite wet. The lady in the video also said not to knead it too much because otherwise it makes the scones a bit like tough, so okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. Look at my hands. And now I'm going to cut it into 8 or 10 pieces. I was going to use like a scone cutter, but I think I'm just going to cut them with a knife. Okay, I've just got a baking tray with some baking paper all ready to go, and I'm just going to kind of use my knife to make some little scones, I guess you could say. Can't find my little pastry brush, so I know I'll use the back of the spoon. So if you have a pastry brush, you just want to kind of glaze the scones with a bit of extra cream just to help them brown. So now I'm just going to pop this in the oven for, let me talk to you. I'm just going to pop this in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. I've got the oven at 200 degrees as well, fan forced. I'll check them after 15 minutes and we'll see if they need any longer. The scones have been baking for 10 minutes. I think they're getting a little bit brown. I think they might need the full 20. But to make the lemon drizzle part, I'm getting it everywhere. I'm using a 1/4 cup of icing sugar. And I'm just going to squeeze like a tiny bit of lemon juice in at a time and just give it a little mix around. A little tip, if you want to get more juice out of your lemon, just roll it like between your hands or on a hard surface before you cut into it. It apparently makes the juice come out a lot more easier, apparently. I rarely bake at home anymore because I bake all day at work, like I'm constantly baking cakes. So when I get home, I can't really be bothered baking, which is sad because I love baking. Okay, I think maybe a little bit more lemon. I think that's good. So you want it to be that consistency. Yum, it smells so good. Okay, 6 more minutes on the scones. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, they smell so good. Look at the size of them. I had to take this one out a couple minutes before I pulled these out because it was getting a little bit too brown, but look how good they look. Oh my god. So they passed the smell test, they passed the looks test because they look amazing. So we just need to see how they taste, but so far I'm very impressed. Yum, the blueberry has kind of like exploded in there. Okay, I'm gonna let these cool down, and then when they've cooled down we can do the little drizzle. I can't wait any longer. I've made my cup of tea, so let's do the drizzle. I think I'm gonna go with this piece because it looks like the biggest one. I think Jay is coming down from the smell, but I've been looking forward to this moment all day. Got my tea, got my scone. Let's try it. It's actually really light and fluffy inside. I think you definitely need to add, like if you made it plain, you definitely want to have it with jam and cream. Oh my goodness, yum. So I worked out the calories for anybody interested. So for one serving, 321 calories. That's including the little lemon, the lemon drizzle, which I don't think is too bad. Like it's a pretty good portion. The only trouble is now I'm going to eat like way too many of them. I think I might go take some to my mom and dad. I wonder if I could freeze them. Maybe I'll freeze them. he had a little bite of one, and then he's like, "Can I have 2 pieces?" I was like, "Yeah, of course you can." So it must be good. We are just going on our daily walk. So this is walk number 69 for us. So yes, we've done 68 walks for 45 minutes every day for the last 68 days. So yeah, and it's really lovely. We usually see kangaroos. We have like this little walk beach trail path that we go on, and most of the times we see kangaroos. So I'll bring my iPhone with me, and if we see any, I'll make sure I film some. This is the little beach trail that we walk on. We've never actually been that way, have we? When? Oh, I don't remember. But yeah, we always see kangaroos in here. It's so cute. It melts my heart. First kangaroo spotting. Hello. Oh, I think he has a baby. She has a baby. Or maybe not. Hello. Where's it gone? Oh yeah, I see it. It's a bit far away. Hello. We didn't see any kangaroos up close today. Sometimes we see them like right at the fence, but I'll put some pictures of when, like on our previous walks, that I don't even know what I'm trying to say, when we saw them up close. I'll put some footage here now for you to see. It is dinner time. Tonight I'm making something that I've never actually made before. I'm going to have a go at making this, I think it's called toad in the hole. Yeah, sausage toad in the hole. But I'm going to use chicken sausages, so I'm actually really looking forward to this. I'm going to split everything in half and just make it for 2. So if you want to have a go at making it, you can screenshot the recipe. I don't think I'll be making that recipe again anytime soon. It looked really good, but it didn't really, it didn't taste amazing. Like, it was a bit bland. So maybe if you screenshot the recipe, just delete it because it wasn't amazing. I am just going to cross off another little X on our little hard 75 tracking sheet. So where are we? Oh, it's hard. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more days to go, and we will have finished hard / soft 75. I am going to get ready for bed now and get organised for work tomorrow. So I'm going to end the vlog here, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully I'll do another one next weekend. Bye.